Hello and welcome back to Shakesyear. We are working on Shakespeare's glorious play, Titus Andronicus, and we get to hear from Aaron again today in Act 4, Scene 2. So again, warning, there's going to be some gross stuff, because we're at the point in the play where baby murder is now on the table. Aaron, we knew at the beginning of the play that Aaron and Tamara both found each other very attractive, and they've obviously slept together several times because Tamara just gave birth to a baby that happens to have the same complexion as Aaron, which is significantly darker than the emperor's complexion. So Tamara gave the baby to her nurse to take to Aaron to have it killed, and Aaron refuses to kill it. He likes the baby. This is his firstborn son. He wants to keep it. He wants it to grow up and have a great life. So he refuses to kill it, even though both Chiron and Demetrius are like, you have to. This is so embarrassing for our mother. And he's like, check your privilege. This is my son. He is your brother. I'm not going to kill him. So he sits everybody down and asks the nurse, like, how many people know about this baby? And it turns out it's the nurse, the midwife, and Tamara were the only ones that saw the child before the nurse was brought to Aaron. And Aaron is like, okay, that's good to know. And he stabs the nurse. And Demetrius is like, what? Why did you do that? And Aaron says, oh, Lord, sir, 'tis a deed of policy. Shall she live to betray this guilt of ours, a long-tongued, babbling gossip? No, lords, no. And now, be it known to you my full intent. Not far, one Melidius, my countryman, his wife but yesternight was brought to bed. His child is like to her, fair as you are. Go pack with him, and give the mother gold, and tell them both the circumstance of all, and how by this their child shall be advanced, and be received for the emperor's heir, and substituted in the place of mine, to calm this tempest whirling in the court. And let the emperor dandle him for his own. Hark ye, lords, ye see I have given her physic, and you must needs bestow her funeral. The fields are near, and you are gallant grooms. This done, see that you take no longer days, but send the midwife presently to me. The midwife and the nurse well made away, then let the ladies tattle what they please. So what he's saying here is he had to kill the nurse because that old adage, 3 people can keep a secret as long as 2 of them are dead. So he killed the nurse so that she would never be able to share the secret. And now Aaron has a friend named Melidius whose wife also just had a baby, and that baby is white. So he sends Chiron and Demetrius with gold to go buy that baby. They're supposed to tell the parents the whole story. They're going to buy that baby so that it can be taken to Tamara and Saturnius and presented as, this is the baby that Tamara just gave birth to. So this random baby is now going to be like first in line to be next emperor. You know, he's going to be the emperor's heir. So he's like, this should work out to be a good situation there. And Aaron also tells Chiron and Demetrius, like, you know, I just killed this nurse. You got to go bury her and then go get the baby, and don't take very long to do it. And also on your way, send me the midwife, because again, 3 people can keep a secret as long as 2 of them are dead. He's not going to kill Tamara. He's going to kill the wife, the midwife, and the nurse so that they are unable to chat about what happened. So Chiron and Demetrius are they're a little bit afraid of Aaron at this point, so they agree that they will go do this. They take the nurse's body off so that they can go bury her and then take care of all of the other stuff, go buy this other baby to substitute for Aaron's child. And then Aaron's plan, once they're gone, he shares this brief little plan. It's not long enough to be a monologue for these purposes, but he shares with the audience that his plan is to take his child and leave it with the Goths so that they can raise the baby to be a fierce warrior the way that he would actually want the baby to be raised. And that's the end of Act 4, Scene 2. So no baby murder yet, but a nurse and a midwife are now being added to the death toll of the play, and we've got a baby swapperoo going on, so that's interesting and isn't going to come back to haunt anybody later, I'm sure. So anyway, that's the end of Act 4, Scene 2. Come on back tomorrow when we get into Act 4, Scene 3, and we'll get to check in with Titus and his family in terms of how things are going on his plot. Because remember, he sent some weapons with a message to Chiron and Demetrius that Aaron now knows that Titus is onto him. So we're going to check in on the Titus side of things tomorrow, and I will see you then for that. Mwah.